2 wins in the New Zealand Grand Prix. You certainly knew the FT-40, but you've been involved in the development of the new FT-50.
Yeah, it's been exciting. That was 10 years ago, my involvement actually racing, but yeah, 10 years on, and the new chassis. It's been great to be involved and back-to-backing the old FT-40 versus FT-50, and you know, I'm really honoured to be invited back to be part of it.
Your impressions of the new car?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's 15–20% better in a lot of areas, in most areas. Obviously the tyre and the engine are the same, and then everything else is different, you know. So the chassis is longer, wider, and as a driver you feel you know, that you've got a lot more stable platform to work from, and you know, the times show.
Are you more comfortable in this car?
Yeah, I mean, it's a bigger cockpit. They have a safety seat in them now, so the FIA dictate the sizes. So in an event of an accident, you can extract someone quickly and easily, and so there's more space. Your legs are slightly higher, and you know, obviously you're not reaching for a gear stick, so there's the paddle change in there for the drivers to use now too.
Well, you can't see the front wheels in a single-seater, but is the view different?
The view's different because the feeling's different. You know, you're arriving at corners, and you know, the view is altered by your surroundings. You know, so the car brakes better, turns better, and carries mid-corner speed better, and then the acceleration out is identical because you've got the same Toyota 1.8 power plant behind you, and the same tyre driving you out. So yeah, it's perfect for New Zealand circuits and perfect for these guys heading back into their respective categories back in Europe.
Be tempting you back into a single-seater return, Daniel?
Well, I've done 5 days now. I did, I think, well, the most I did was 2 back-to-back, and I need to do a bit more exercise on the neck, and you know, I don't think I can afford the visors that you go through in these things. You know, you're forever replacing visors. I like the windscreen in front protecting my helmet, but yeah, I'd like to possibly come back.
It must be reassuring for you to see young New Zealand drivers following in your footsteps, trying to make that break into Europe.
I mean, I never went the European way. I went the American way, but then back to Australia, and yeah, I mean, it's a good opportunity to learn in New Zealand against the people that you're going to be racing in Europe. You know, when I was coming through, we'd only get 2 or 3 internationals down, and you know, you could mix it with them. But if you can mix it with them here now, you know that if you're given the right opportunity in Europe as a Kiwi, you should be able to mix it with them up there.
And just one final question: you're working with some drivers down here.
Yeah, I've got a.
You're working with some young drivers.
Yeah, it's been fun. An Irishman, an Indian, and a Kiwi, I guess, in me. But yeah, Arjun, 17 from India. He's sensational. Like, he's setting the pace so far, and Charlie's not far behind. So you know, I'm looking pretty good at the moment. But they're doing it all, and they're awesome drivers. And I'm just trying to give them as much information about our circuits as I can. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about Arjun, because I am certainly impressed for a youngster.
Yeah, for 17, you know, I think what have we had, a half a dozen sessions so far, and he's top all but one of them. He's certainly fast, and his feedback's good. His technique is sensational. The way he brakes the car, and he's textbook. Everything is smooth. Everything is smooth with the accelerator as well. I think if he keeps going like this, he's got a future in the sport for sure.
Seems to have a great attitude too.
He's just young. I wish I was young, 17 again, yeah. And yeah, he's polite and respectful to the mechanics of the guys. So yeah, you can't ask for much more at this stage.